Hello guys, Esiwakago here again. Please, if you are new here, subscribe to my YouTube channel and share it with your friends, and also do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that every time that I post a video, a new one, you'll be able to see it as the first person or among the first people. Why am I here today? Today I'm here to talk about why is daycare so hard in America. If there is a big challenge in America with parents who are trying to bring up a family and you have little kids, daycare is a great challenge, and it is because it is very hard to come up with the money to pay a babysitter to come into your house and stay there. It is not little money. It is right about $1,000 plus. That is the lowest. The lowest is $1,000. So the other option to be able to take care of your little ones is to take them to a daycare where they only give services during the day, and maybe when you come out from work you go and grab your kids, and per child they charge like $350 a week. They charge from $250 all the way to $350, $390 or $400 a week, which is a lot of money to come up with. Why do you have to take your kids to daycare or to find someone to come and babysit for you? One is because you want to work, and here there is a rule that you cannot leave your kids at home alone until the age of 12 years, and this depends with states. Some states it's above 12. So parents get problems when they relocate here, because back home we are used to leaving kids in the house, and you can go shopping, you can go do something, or you can even leave your kids with Mama Wamboyapo and she will be the one attending to your kids. But here it is not the case. Everyone here is busy. They have their own schedule with their own family, and now to accommodate you in their schedule, it is very hard. So you have to plan your schedule with your husband if you have one, or if you have with your family members if you are lucky to have some here. But for people who do not have family members, it is very hard to come up with daycare plans. For one, you need to go to work because you need to cater for your kids. You need to pay for the house bills and rent or mortgage, and you cannot leave them alone. So the demand for babysitters is high. So that is why it is you find it is pricey to get a daycare, or the daycare cost is pricey, or a babysitter is pricey. Why? Because it is not easy to find one. You can find daycares here, but trust me, you will have to break the bank to be able to maintain the cost. Mostly when you are new here, you don't have that type of job where you are getting so much money. You are just trying to settle down, and now here you have an issue with daycare. It becomes a very big challenge. However, it is a challenge, but there is a way you can maneuver. There is a way you can overcome it. Let's say you have a spouse. If you relocated here with a spouse, definitely you're gonna have to come with an arrangement where the spouse has to be working when the lady is at home, or the husband is at home and the lady is working, or the wife is working. For those who are who have been blessed enough to have spouses here together with them. Raising kids when you are two, it's not hard, but trust me, it's very, very hard to raise a baby here when you are just a single parent. You need to go to work. This is a baby here, and you cannot leave them in the house, and you have bills to pay. So here is when you find that parents, single parents work so hard until they have no time to rest. because the time they are supposed to be resting, it is the time they are attending to their kids. And you don't have a choice because you want your babies and you want to work. You don't have any other choice. You have to juggle the two, and it is very hard. Sometimes you get to find that the only option that you have is to just take the baby to a daycare, and here it is an added bill. You will have to be going to work to come up with the daycare money and your bills money. What does this mean? This means me overworking. Like I'll be working like twice as needed so that I can come up with all the bills money that are needed. I have to maintain my house, so I have to be paying my rent. I have to maintain my water bill. I have to pay it so that the water is not disconnected, and so on and so on. So this is why sometimes it gets overwhelming to single parents. It is very hard here. Trust me, it is very hard here. And you cannot rely with friends telling you, oh, you can bring the baby over, maybe, and you can rush to work. It doesn't work. People will tell you so. But then when you call them, they have their own schedule and they will tell you, oh, I picked up hours overtime. I have to go to work. What will you do? The only thing that you can do now is to call off work. And you cannot keep on calling off work because the employer might rate you as an unreliable worker, and they can fire you after calling so many times. So it is very difficult here to survive with kids. But with God, all things are possible. Sometimes you can only do what you have to do to get what you need, So that is the biggest challenge with the parents raising little kids here in America. Do not be lied to by anybody. There is no one here to help you with kids. It is just you to figure out how you're gonna work it through. But you know what? People do it. People still do it. So do not fear, but all I can tell you, sometimes it becomes overwhelming. Remember, you are the one to come home and cook, do laundry, mop the house, take care of the babies. Sometimes babies take a lot of hours because when the baby is feeding, you are the one who is feeding the baby. The baby doesn't have hands to do so for themselves. So you're gonna sit there until they finish feeding, 2 hours down or 1 hour down, depending on the speed it takes them to eat. So that is how you end up not getting enough sleep, and sometimes fatigue can catch up with you. But anywho, we survive it. So if you are planning to relocate here, or if you are new here, or if you've been here, you can concur with me what I'm saying. And God is good that all in all, people do go through it. And you know what? These kids grow very fast. Before you know it, they are all grown. So never regret raising them. Support them as much as you can. A child can only be a child once in a lifetime. So do not worry about them being children. They're gonna grow up and they'll be by themselves. And now, when you look back to see, when you see them all grown, and you look back to the work that you did, you will be proud of yourself. So never ever get tired of helping them, being there for them, creating that time to be with them, because sometimes we have to create time to be with our babies, to be with our kids, because they need us. I always tell parents, please, always choose presence over present. Always choose always choose presence over present. A present will be valid and it will be a joyful a little time, but your presence with the baby, when they grow up, the memories they're gonna have when they are flashing back and seeing how you were dancing with them, you were playing with them, you took them to the zoo, you took them to a camp and things like that. They will indeed cherish those moments. And this is what keeps us going when challenges like this arise, because we know at the end of it all, whatever we are doing, it is not in vain. It is worth all the time. It is worth $1 million, you know, supporting your own babies, being there for them, sacrificing. I hate to say sacrifice because I don't feel like I have to sacrifice for my babies. I just have to be there no matter what. I don't have to do any sacrifice. It is not a sacrifice. It is a call. It is my call to them that I have to support them as long as they will be on this planet Earth. And may God help us as we do so. And God is able. He is faithful. Once you feel like your energy is diminishing, please don't forget to take a day off away from the babies. You can take them now to the daycare for a day. Just go treat yourself, have a me time, gift yourself, go and do some swimming. You know what? There is something that people don't know. When you exercise your own body, you re-energize yourself. So just take some me time, just go do some swimming exercise. You can take a walk at the park, you can take a nature walk, you can go just by the seashore and get to enjoy the therapeutic view of the ocean or the lake, whatever, or the river. It's enough. You know what? Anything is good for you. All you need to do is to take a break one day and just go and treat yourself, and you come back to raise your babies happy, without no depression, without no stress. Even though it is so much what is the word I'm gonna use? Even though it could be draining. Draining is the word. Even though it could be draining, at least it is for your own blood. You are doing it for your own blood. There are no regrets here. And God will reward you, and God will always make sure that He adds you more and more energy every and each morning to keep you going. So parents, let's do this. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You can be a good parent. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. You know what? Yes, we can. Again, yes, we can. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Keep the questions coming. I'm feeling so grateful for those people who have been subscribing massively. I can't believe you guys are that amazing. So thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, because I was looking at the analytics and I could see 43% of people who are watching, they haven't subscribed. Please, I beg you all, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is not in vain that you will do so. I will make sure I bring you stories, things that you have ever wanted to hear. Oh my God, anything. Even if you want me to show you anything here in America, I'll bring it right to your eyes, served hot and fresh. Only from Esiwakago YouTube channel. I will see you in the next video, and you guys are amazing. Keep on the good work. Let's stay here. Let's watch and let's help each other with this life. See you when you see me on the next video. Thank you so much.